Nicolas Pepe. That is the player we're going to talk about today in today's episode of Football Intel. My name is Victor and welcome to the show. Nicolas Pepe, the Arsenal player who had his high times and who had his low times. Today he's back to the squad. Remember last season he went on loan to Nice and he did moderately okay, playing 28 games and scoring 8 goals. But today he's back. He's back to the squad. And the people are like, what next with Nicolas Pepe? Let me go a bit back. Nicolas Pepe was born in France and was raised by his dad, who was a prison guard. Then along the line, he got into football and he started from the low ranks of the French league. He made it into Oze in the League 2 and rose to the ranks to make it up to Lille Football Club. And he did excellently well. He was known for his pace, known for his dribbles, known for cutting from the right side of the field to the center. In fact, one will say that he had his best time in Lille, especially learning under Marcelo. Marcelo, the former coach of Leeds United, we know him as a tactician. He was just so good during his time in the Premier League, and he showed off in Pepe's life that he worked with a top tactician. And his name was all up there. Many clubs came for him, knocking on his door. Lo and behold, Arsenal came, and Nicolas Pepe embraced Arsenal. And when he was coming to the club, there was so much jubilation, so much frenzy, so much joy, so much expectation. The people were happy, just like his name, Nicolas, meaning victory to the people. But what happened? In his first season in the club, it was just so bad. The expectations were so high, but the results were low. Then we got the news that just before he was signed in, that Arsenal then coach Unai Emery did not really want him. Unai was gunning for the Ivorian, Wilfred Zaha. Unai didn't see Pepe as the right person for him, but that was just for the back room to settle. He got into the club. He tried his best. He showed those glimpses. He was a fast guy, moving fast, dribbling, moving from the right to the center. But he needed less results. First season went past, and there was another opportunity for the second season. And he came in, and lo and behold, there was a rising star. There was a rising star from the right in the name of Bukayo Saka. Saka was rising, and Arsenal had the likes of Williams. There was no other thing for Nicolas to do than to manage his time at the bench. There was Saka there. There was Aubameyang. There was no other choice for him to be at the bench. Back in the days during his time at Lille, he would come to the center. In fact, from AM attacking midfield, he can become a center forward. But this time around, Arsenal had the options there. They tried him here and there. They tried him in different competition. Oh, there was no other thing to do than to take him out send him to Nice, knowing that most clubs were not there for him. No club wanted to buy him. Someone that was bought for over 70 million pounds, and his age was rising. And you know what happens in this league? When a player gets to that age of 25, 26, 27, it's usually hard to sell off that player. And especially when the player has so much on his head, with respect to the transfer fee and with respect to the wages. How will that player move to another club? And that's what happened to Nicolas Pepe. But now he's back to the club. The question right now is, what next? If Nicolas Pepe is to be let out from of the club, he just has just 1 year left in his contract. What then happens? Who will buy Nicolas? Right now, his value has dropped from 70 million pounds down to 20 million pounds. But even with the 20 million pounds, how many players, how many clubs will be able to buy him for 20 million pounds, you ask? Can you compare Pepe and Xhaka right now? Xhaka is being valued for 20 million pounds. Can they go head to head? Which club will be able to spend 20 million pounds for the like of Nicolas Pepe? Why am I making these points today? Because Arsenal are about to make maybe the same mistake. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but that mistake might just happen. And why am I saying this? Because the person of Declan Rice is on the radar. The question is 105 million pounds the right value for Declan Rice? Has Declan Rice been fully tested? One might say yes, he's English. And one might say yes, he has proven his strength in the Premier League. After all, it's a Premier League club that wants to buy him. He's been with West Ham. He's captained the club. And yes, he's worth 105 million pounds. Arsenal has a lot of investment to do. Will they be spending a whooping 105 million pounds for just one player? Knowing that they still need to make crucial investment in their defense. Arsenal needs to diversify their investment. It shouldn't just be about Declan Rice. They still have a midfield to fix. They still have the defense to fix. They still have the center forward position to fix. They need to go and check their financial records. They can't be spending like Manchester City. Yes, one will be like, oh, come on, the Premier League, you need to spend. You need to spend before you make it out there, before you start winning some titles out there. But you need to also check your financial health. You need to know that when you are pulling out these funds, that there are also other areas that you need to spend your money. So while Arsenal is taking their time to finalize the deal with West Ham with respect to Declan Rice, they should remember that they had somebody like Nicolas Pepe. At the end of the day, let it not be that they've wasted their money or they did not invest rightly. Thank you for your time today. See you in the next episode. My name is Victor. Bye for now.